Yeah, it wasn't no good clips. We smoked everything down that way. It's all right. Shit happens. Shit happens, brother.
Patrick Beverly just broke down how co-hosts and people that he put on and gave an opportunity to.
Plus, I think we all know it's best if you don't get involved. This motley crew was instantly able to assess the fighting power of the opponent that was standing before. I hope you all have a great day. Just stay away from me, or I'll stay away from you.
This is your first time watching it?
Sometimes that
Huh?
is even more
Okay, I'm gonna let you do it then.
power to the fight. What just happened?
Just ignore me while I do another reaction.
Just snaked him out, slimed him out, did him dirty for his own show, took his show right from under him, man. To be fair, Pat Bev is not completely blameless in this situation. He does have some accountability that he needs to take, because if he didn't make the mistakes that he made,
I didn't know that.
they wouldn't have the room to snake him out of his own stuff. So a couple of months ago, Pat Bev was arrested on some pretty serious charges. And because of these charges, he had to take a step back from the show.
Well, a former Houston Rockets player is speaking out tonight after his arrest in Fort Bend County. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Daniela Guzman. Keith Garvin is off. Patrick Beverly was arrested at his home early this morning. He's charged with assault, family violence involving a household member. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Peel joining us now live about why Beverly's attorney says his arrest is a big misunderstanding.
Daniela, Patrick Beverly's attorney sent us a statement.
It's a big understanding. Pat Bev on his PR shit. PR team hit him up. Bev, what you doing, man? Nah, man, I just spazzed out. Fix it. You got it.
Saying that he was defending his little sister at the time of that incident. Beverly is also cautioning the public about these allegations. Hours after bonding out of jail, Patrick Beverly posted on X saying, "Please don't believe everything you see on the internet. Hope all is well. Love." Fort Bend County deputies showed up to the former Rockets player's home before 4 a.m.
Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. That's the truth, though. Even if he's lying, that's the truth. Do not believe everything you hear on the internet, including everything I say here.
Deputies say a situation transpired between family members, leading to a family violence incident. He was arrested and later made his $40,000 bond. Details about the crime are not clear. Beverly's attorney released a statement saying, in part, he cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor, given that when he unexpectedly found her alone in the home with an 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, he was understandably concerned as any brother would.
My question is, how old is this sister? If the kid was 18, why didn't they? I wish they specifies Google. I could check that out. I'll check that out after this, though, but I feel like that's a factor. It's a big factor.
Be about his sister. However, we don't believe what followed happened the way it's been described, and we look forward to the opportunity to address that in court. And Beverly's attorney adds that he does not have a criminal record. This is an ongoing investigation, and we will keep you updated.
They're also accusing him of putting hands on his sister when he found her in the house with the 18-year-old. Now, the sister, I believe, put out her side of things, or the police apparently put out the sister side of things because they talked to her, and they claimed that Patrick didn't walk in on them, that she was hanging out with the dude earlier today. Patrick heard about it. He came home from out of town, and he did what he did to her. So that was the accusation, okay? And shortly afterwards, Dave Portnoy came out because Patrick Beverly, his podcast was independent at some point. It was independent, but he signed over to Barstool shortly before his incident. So once the incident happened, Dave Portnoy had the power to tell Patrick Beverley that he can't really come back on the podcast until the court case is over.
Yeah, no, obviously horrific police report. No matter how bad, whatever it is, I saw Roan's speech on it. I thought it was good. Like, that's his life, and he's got to figure all this out. It's horrible. He is taking forced time away from Barstool. And
I mean, at the end of the day, he would have to take time away. That's some serious allegations. It's not like you're going to pop up the next day. You're going to get thrown in jail for beating up your sister and her boyfriend, and then show up on Monday at a podcast like everything's all right. So, I mean, yeah, take some time off, figure that shit out.
And we'll see if this turns out somehow not true. Like, we'll let the facts play out. Certainly with what is hanging there, we can't have them be part of what we're doing right now, and we got to see how it settles. But this is horrible, how it read. And if there's any truth to it, he won't be back at Barstool.
So you wait till like the trial almost?
Like
Yes. Like, there's no reason on my end
I
to move unusually quick here.
No.
It's like a very serious issue. So before the police report came out, we still were going to do the pod, still do it. We had his version of events.
FYI, David Portnoy he's a snake, but he's making sense here, but I think he's a snake overall.
Police report comes out, brutal. Call him, hey, like, just saw this police report. We can't be working with you right now. Figure out your life, figure out whatever's going on in here, and we will regroup when there's a resolution on whatever this is. That's kind of...
Just so you guys have more history on this podcast, it started off as the Patrick Beverley podcast with Rome. Pat Bev was giving this kid Rome, who's a relatively nobody, who nobody knows. Pat Bev put him on a...
He's not in tune with the culture. We know who Ron is. If you listen to battle rap, anywhere in the hip-hop culture, you know. The fact that he comments on hip-hop, I would say nobody knows who Ron is kind of crazy to me. You know who Ron is? You know who Ron is. It's just, like, how do you comment on hip-hop and not know a battle rapper named Ron? Probably one of the only few nice white battle rappers. But do your thing, though. Go ahead, Poetic.
Show with an already built audience because Pat Bev is already insanely famous. So he gave Rome an opportunity. Now, when Barstool stepped in, they changed the name of the show to Hoopin' and Hollin'.
What do you think about when Karl Malone gets included on teams like this?
I like it. I mean, I think he's top 20 greatest players to play.
You think Karl Malone is? What about his off the court stuff? You know, does that factor in at all?
I really don't know a lot of off the court stuff about Karl Malone.
He got a 13-year-old pregnant. Timeout? You need a timeout? A 30-second?
No, fool. I need a fucking full timeout. You wait a second. I have a question.
Talk to me.
When you say 13-year-old pregnant, was he 16?
I think it was a grown-up. Let's check. He was 20, and he got a 13-year-old pregnant. That doesn't seem cool to me.
Once they moved the show,
as an
Pat Bev was able to get Rome a big check. Rome was able to get paid to be a podcaster now. Pat Bev will also bring in one of his homies, Jason Williams, who is an NBA OG. Jason Williams was on another podcast called The OGs that was a failure, by the way. Like, that podcast was doing like 10,000 views a week, and they canceled it. They stopped doing it. They just stopped doing it. So Pat Bev brought on Jason Williams to his podcast. First episode did crazy numbers. Second episode, crazy numbers. I say that to say Pat Bev was kind of confused why he would be off his own show or why the show would continue without him. But nonetheless, Pat was confident in his guys because he put those guys in place. He put Rome in place. Nobody knew who Rome was before Pat Bev. Pat Bev put Jason Williams in place in terms of the podcasting game. So Pat thought, my guy's going to handle business. I'm going to take care of this case and come back. So Pat Bev case got handled. It got resolved. Somehow, some way, it got resolved. I think the charges got dropped of that sort, but it's resolved now. So Pat Bev called Dave Portnoy.
Okay.
He said, hey, Dave,
resolved.
Podcast got, the charges got resolved.
Where's my job?
I was not found guilty. I'm coming back.
My feelings towards
They was like, nah.
Barstool. As you guys know, that I'm not on.
See, nah, I wasn't bugging when I said Dave is a snake. See, now I be saying shit and I be thinking I'm bugging. But I told you the shit he said was the real shit that a boss would say. But I know he's a snake. So that all just like came in full circle. That's crazy. I'm gonna let him finish though.
I'm currently not on Hooping and Hollering right now. It came as a surprise a little bit.
Damn.
Right? Actually shocked a little bit due to the fact that this show was the Pat Bev pod.
It started as
with Rome less than 6 months ago. So I get a call, right, through this whole process, right, this whole case process, right. I haven't been able to like really post anything with Barstool, you know, just until everything was over with. Dave has done a phenomenal job being communication-wise, right.
That's not what he wants to say. We know, if you know Pat Bev, that's not what he wants. Come on. Why do I feel like he's still trying to get the job back at Barstool? He's trying to keep it PC. He just came through a legal case. It's understandable. But the man snaked you, bro.
Allow me to still be with Barstool, but, you know, basically until I get my shit in order, you feel me? Like, come back when you're not hot type of vibes. And I understood it. So now that, you know, everything has been, you know, the truth came out and everything is over with.
What's my job, nigga?
I'll call Dave. Like, okay, cool. It's time to get back on the pod. Like, what's up? You feel me? Dave say, have you talked to the guys? And I'm like,
what guys?
Okay. I don't know why I got to talk to them, but all right. I hit the group.
And I'm talking to the boss. Why would I need to talk to the guys? Tell me what the fuck is happening.
Group chat.
Dave Portnoy is the boss. He's the CEO. So why is Dave Portnoy telling me to hit up two dudes that I got hired? Those are my employees.
Nigga.
Why would I need to talk to them about when I'm coming back on the podcast? So that was a red flag. But the red flag started well beyond this. Because apparently they've been switching up on Pat before Pat was even. The minute Pat got arrested and his mugshot got plastered, his homie, his quote unquote boy Rome, ain't hit him up to find out how he was doing, ain't hit him up for his side of things, ain't hit him up to like check on his family if the fam needs anything.
Damn, Rome. It's not a good look, gang. It's the Pat Bev podcast, and you was on it. You could at least hit them and send that nigga some breath. Do something. Yo, you good in there? Nah, you just left that nigga. You was waiting for it to be the Rome show. I see it. I see the video. I'm not mad at it, but I see it. You a snake too. You probably spoke to Dave.
He cut Pat off completely.
Quick.
Went ghost. Now, Pat was feeling away, but Pat was understanding because, bro, you know, these are some serious charges.
So I understand.
But you would think if you the homie and I gave you your own, like the opportunity that you have, I gave it to you, and I did so much for you. The least you owe me is to hear my side of things. The least you owe me is to hear me out.
Your own people.
Now, if this was something where Pat has been accused of sleeping with somebody underage, I understand. You stay away. But Pat, who is like the older brother to his sister, found out that his sister was messing with a guy who's 18 with an adult, and he stepped in, and from his story, he put hands on the dude who was 18.
Which is understandable to a lot of people. It's a gray area. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have put hands on him, but we get why you did it. It's a gray area. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the R-word charge or anything crazy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Ron, you a dirtbag for that.
From the sister story, he put hands on her.
Pat Bev was the reason the show was rocking.
You shouldn't put hands on your little sister. You're not her father. But yeah, to me, that's not enough for you to say, I don't want to hear your side of the story. And the fact that they cut him off should already told Pat where they stand, but Pat was still hopeful that dude was not a full-blown snake. But he found out shortly after dude was a whole-blown snake.
And you through this whole time, right? And I don't want to harp too much on this, but through this whole time, like I ain't heard a word from Rome. Right? Not one word. Not
act like
is
you
you
locked
okay?
up.
Is family okay? Is
Pat.
mom okay? Is sister okay? Not a word.
You're home, gang.
Right? And I'm
Get another gig. You know how many?
I'm an emotional
podcasts
type of dude, so y'all let me know if I'm in my feelings or not. I hit the group like, yo, you know,
I hear it.
I'm back, boys. I'm ready to work. You feel me? Like, man, stuff is past, man.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all been holding down. I'm ready to get back to work. Ron reach out to me, man. I know you glad this is over. This. I'm like, all right. So okay, when do we start? And then they go quiet, and I'm like, they like, have you talked to anybody? I'm like, talk to anybody? Like, I talked to Dave. Dave say, have I talked to y'all? I talked to y'all. Y'all tell me, have I talked to somebody else? So me and Dave get on the phone, and Dave, shout out to Dave too, man. Solid dude since day one. Like from him finding me into where I am right now, media wise, he's been a phenomenal, right? I talked to Dave, and Dave hit me like, yeah, the guys wanted me to reach out and tell you that, you know, they want to keep going how the party is now. You know, you've been gone for 3 months, and they want to, you know, just keep that going right now. And I'm like, what guys? Like, what guys are you talking about? Like, he's like, the guys from the pod. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, why hasn't, you feel me? I'm talking about producers. Like, I'm talking about I got people who produce the show currently. I had them sleeping on my couch in my house, bought them beds, have my chef cook them meals. Like,
this Patrick Bev story, bruh, should be such a lesson and a warning to all of y'all out there, man. Yo, a lot of y'all have the heart and the mind. Y'all will do for others before y'all do for yourselves.
Yes,
a lot of y'all watching this video, y'all will have
That's something I'm learning myself. You do for others. Karma is good and all that, but shit happens for you when you move yourself a little quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like, karma all day. Like, I mean, do for others. 100%. Don't stop doing for others. But like, when it comes to a priority, should be you though. You heard? Keep it going.
Yo, last $100. One of your homies called me and broke it down, bro. 70.
And this is not else, but there's a few people who I'd give my last fucking dollar to. And that list is like less than 5 fingers. So I'm at one of their houses now. So that's 4 fingers left for the rest of you niggas. So I get what he's saying.
75. You gonna give him the 75 out your last 100 because you are an empath. You just like care for people. Now they calling you because they think you got your stuff together because you don't ask for nothing. But you struggling too, and you giving your last to everybody else.
This is what happens when you deal with unprofessional people. They watch Baki in the background. They ask you questions mid reaction. I wish I could turn the camera on him so you could see him, but we got a few more minutes left in this reaction. I'm just gonna keep it professional as I am and keep it going. So, sir, please hold your questions for the end of the show.
Yeah, I just want to know that he really blowing his ear.
Before you started watching the show, I explained to you this is the most ridiculous, but physics proves that it might be right. But it's ridiculous. And you enjoying it though, right? Am I lying?
Yeah, dude.
All right, so just watch it. Just watch it. I promise you. It gets better. All right, back to you people.
But they won't do it for you. You will give others opportunities. The same people you giving opportunities won't even think about throwing you under the bus if that means keeping their opportunity. the people you showing love to and giving opportunities to won't do the same for you. They living in self-preservation mode. You living like trying to take care of everybody, and they self-preserving while you giving yourself.
Nah, I mean, it's not really all that. If you really live by like a code of giving to others, you don't really do it expecting anything back, but knowing that you're gonna get blessed somehow. It's not specific. You could be down $100 and give somebody $10. You're not expecting $1,000 back. You're expecting somewhere down the line that, you know what I mean, the goodwill came back to you somehow. So, I mean, like I said, keep doing for others, but always remember, if you can't do for yourself, don't do for nobody else. Yeah.
While you giving it, eventually, man, you run out of things to give, and now they is living good. Because while you was giving, they was.
And that's kind of crazy, because if a nigga's gonna ask you for 100 and it's your last 100, I doubt he'll be living good after 100. You know what I mean? He's probably asking the next nigga for 100. Just keeping it 100.
Backing up their stuff. Now they living straight. Patrick Beverly, man, put on people who wouldn't do the same for him. Those same people, when he was going to, man, listen, man, we don't want Patrick Beverly back, man. Hey, man, our dynamic, our podcast is doing well right now, but it's not doing well. It's doing like 20,000 views, right? It's like an 80% drop. But the same people he gave opportunity. Y'all not hearing me, man. The same people he gave the opportunity to get paid to podcast to told them folks, I don't want to podcast with Pat. He was exonerated. The charges is gone. But yeah, I kind of want to do my own thing. That meant they wanted to do their own thing from the very jump. The only reason why they was doing it with Pat was because they had no other opportunities than the one Pat was getting. A lot of y'all got people like this in y'all life, man, where they only there to take away from you. They're not there to give. So once Pat realized that, Pat is like, damn, my own homies did this wrong. Who I put on did this. And Roman's still trying to play it cool. Man, listen, man, I just heard it, man. I don't know what's going on, Pat.
I still ain't heard from him. Excuse me if I feel some type of way, y'all. Excuse me. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. You feel me?
Chill, my man is hurt wrong. Pick up the fucking phone and call Pat. You left that nigga dry, my nigga. What's up with you? You can't be in and out of the culture, bro. Like, you can't know what's up, know what's hip, know what to do, and then not know what to do when it's critical. Get it the fuck together, my nigga. You never see another cookout again, I promise you. I got you, Pat. I got you, Pat. Say no more.
I'm wrong a lot. But I'm a real dude. So y'all let me know if I'm wrong or not for feeling this type of way. I say, Dave, why are you telling me this? Like, why ain't nobody from the pod like telling me this? Yeah, they told me to reach out to you. Right. And I'm like,
nigga, you is the CEO.
Okay, so
boss. Why?
What you saying? Like, what you saying? I'm just saying that guys don't want you on the pod. I'm like, but we was just doing numbies on the pod, right? We was me, Jay Will, Rome, first episode 119,000, second episode 94,000. Like, you feel me? Like, we've been doing numbies. Like, I say, all right, cool. Right? Cool. And Dave we chop it up about 30 minutes, right? We hang up. I hit wrong. Text him. Like, damn, dog. Like, you could have warned me about the bullet I was about to get, right? I thought we was friends, right? I thought we.
Pat already had feelings before he texted Ron that. You could have warned me about the feelings. And if he's saying Ron still to hit him up to this day, that's crazy. I mean, he ignored all those texts. Nigga Ron is crazy. You have a lot of explaining to do on the show.
You feel me? Like, but regardless, it's always love wrong. You know the vibes. Like, you know the vibes. You feel me? Like, you Brody.
I try and keep
to
his
me
job
still,
smile.
right? Like, you know the vibes. Wrong hit me back like,
yeah, man. I'm not talking about this.
I just found out 15 minutes ago before you talked to Dave. Like, I guess they made a business decision. So I'm really confused right now, right?
Wait,
right?
so
I'm really
hit him back, so
confused.
he's
If we
saying
live
he
in a
has to
place
hit
where
some
it's
more.
innocent until proven guilty, and I'm innocent, I don't understand why. Like, but that's a whole nother story.
Let me know what y'all think, man. Dave Portnoy already snitched on Roman, bruh. Dave said, hey, listen, the dudes on your podcast don't want you there, bro. That's why you're not on it. But they still playing like they don't know, playing in Patrick Beverly's face. Man, let me know in the comment section, man, what y'all think about this, bro. All right. Y'all think them boys did Pat dirty, or would you?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Pat got options. Gil's Arena, they about to be down a couple members. The way them niggas been arguing. You go to Club 520. He fit in anywhere. Pat, funny guy. He got good stories. Rome Wallen on his own podcast. It might not work out for him that way, though. We'll see what happens, though. Pat trying to keep his job, keeping it PC. I need Pat to be Pat. The Pat that was pressing Russell Westbrook. The Pat that smacked up that 18-year-old nigga. You know what I mean? Get back on your bully, Pat. The nigga that was standing on the scoreboard table telling niggas, what's up, nigga? We made it to playoffs. You want a chip? Yo, check this out. My name Cool Mello. Thanks for rocking with me. It's another one. We back again with a new joint in a little bit. If you're here to the end, I need you to like and subscribe. Leave a comment at the end. Let me know if Pat Wallen. Let me know Rome Wallen, because I think Rome Wallen. See you when I come back on here. You heard? Oh my God.